What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And follow that Twitter. It's that simple. It's right down there. I have one follower who happens to be my cousin, but I have 143 subscribers, which is better than nothing. Uncut Gems. If you did not watch the movie, leave the video. If you watched it and you want to talk about the movie, all right. I really have to stop doing that. Seriously, I have to. If you want to talk about it, then here I am. Here I am to discuss this movie. First and foremost, I want to say that Adam Sandler's acting was great, but I don't understand why people are so shocked he can act. He showed many occasions that he can act. And I don't know why people keep getting shocked. I don't know why people keep, it's like he was a jokester and everything, but even comedic acting is hard. A lot of people don't give comedic acting credit where it's due because they think that it makes you look silly and it makes you look goofy, but it takes a lot of skill to act comedically just as much as it does to act seriously. It takes a lot of creativity. It's quick-witted. So I don't understand why people keep hating, but, Adam Sandler has been a great actor. I remember in Click, dude, the guy was like, when he was laying in the rain and like, dude, if you didn't cry at that very moment, you're not human. Not human. So this movie was filled with anxiety and frustration for me. A lot of people said that it wasn't that frustrating. I'm not going to get into the whole Oscar. It may be nominated for blah, blah. No, I'm not going to, simply because I don't have that say and I don't really care that much about awards. I'm just going to talk about the movie. All right, just the movie. That's it. What I thought about it. I had a little bit of a hard time finding out the plot of the movie. I'm sorry. What I really just came to a conclusion with is it's an irresponsible man with a gambling addiction. That's it. I mean, that's what I came up with just from watching the movie. It's just an irresponsible man who makes stupid decisions because his gambling addiction takes him over. Spoiler alert, that causes him to die at the end. All right, so that's the whole movie, and I think if their purpose was to frustrate their audience with Adam Sandler's, or Howard, which is who Adam Sandler plays, with Howard's stupid decisions, they succeeded, because every single decision Howard made, I was just ready to get up and leave, because it was so frustrating to see a man who could easily get out of a situation multiple times in the movie. He can get out of the situation he was in like 4 times, but he just kept going back into the same thing over and over again, and it was just irritating to see that he kept doing that. I don't understand what the motive was behind it, but it got him shot. So moral of the story is, don't gamble. And the way he looked too was just annoying. I mean, he had like a small little goatee with earrings on, and I mean, just like the weirdest glasses, and he just looked like his teeth were going to blind me. It was just his look filled with his decisions, filled with his priorities. Yeah, that's another one. His priorities were so skewed. They were so wrong. I was just like, what are you doing? I mean, like, can you just do this? Why'd you do that? The whole time I was frustrated. But overall, it was a great movie. Given the fact that it frustrated me, I don't think that means that it's a bad movie. And if that was the purpose of it, then they did a damn good job. You see, a lot of people say, like, I was reading the reviews on Reddit, and a lot of people were like, oh my God, I walked out halfway through the film. Adam Sandler didn't say the purpose of the film, but if it was to frustrate you, and if he confirms that, then they succeeded. I mean, every single film has a purpose, and if that was the purpose, then he did a damn good job, because I was insanely annoyed. With that being said, great acting from Kevin Garnett. Didn't know he can act. Great acting from Adam Sandler. Great acting from everybody. And that man who shot Adam Sandler in the head, or in the cheek, was annoying me as well. That man, I don't think he would ever last like one day in a political debate, or he would end up just shooting you. every single time Adam Sandler would explain himself, he just beat the hell out of him. That's it. He just beat the crap out of him. And it was frustrating to see. It really was. But anyway, aside from Uncut Gems, I remember I was watching an interview with Adam Sandler where he said that he weighed himself. He was 202 or 203, and he got shocked. He really got stunned. And that brings me to my next point, which is New Year's resolutions. The reason why I think New Year's resolutions don't work is because there's a timestamp set upon it. When you set timestamps on things, the expectations get too high. And when expectations get too high, you start to exhaust yourself to meet those expectations. And when you exhaust yourself, you just want to quit. It's that simple. It's just a sequence of events that happens that gets you exhausted. And, when you say, like, when you go from never dieting in your life and you're just like, next week, when the new year starts, I'm going to look like a model. Like, no, you can't do that, next week in 7 days. Like, this is a very thorough process. And the reason why New Year's resolutions don't work is because people don't usually know what they're getting themselves into, because all they did was just set a timestamp. The timestamp should be whenever you have all the knowledge and preparation for whatever goal you want to get or you want to have. You want to lose weight. It shouldn't be in a week. It should be when you know what to do, when you know how to train, when you know what to eat, when you've seen a doctor, when you're ready mentally. It's like, that's when you should lose weight. It shouldn't be next week because it's January 1st. No, that's not how things work. But anyway, tell me what your New Year's resolution is, guys. Mine is, I already started my New Year's resolution 2 months ago. It was to go down to 180 pounds, and I'm like 12 pounds away. So I guess just continue that. But once again, don't start a time date and do it when you want. You know what I'm saying? When you have all the knowledge and preparation mentally, physically, emotionally, when you're all there collectively and you have everything you need to achieve this goal, boom, do it. Like, imagine if I was just like, you know what, I want to reach 200 subscribers by the end of January. That expectation's so high that if I don't reach 200 subscribers, I'm going to be extremely upset with myself. Well, why don't I just say by the end of January, I would like to see how many subscribers I end up having. And I have 134 right now. If I have 151, then I'll be okay. If I have 212, I'll be okay. Like, you can't set a timestamp on things. That'll cause lack of patience. That'll cause lack of awareness. It'll cause you to want to rush things, to set high expectations, so on and so forth. So, New Year's resolution, New Year's resolution. Maybe take baby steps. Maybe have your New Year's resolution be, I want to gain a little bit of knowledge on health. How about that? Your New Year's resolution shouldn't be, I want to lose 100 pounds in a month. No, it shouldn't. Let me gain a little bit of knowledge on health, and then we work our way from there. All right? Comment what your resolutions are down there. Make sure to like, comment.